Alright, doing a little bit of pre-body work to the Camaro. So what I'm working on tonight is the bottom edges of the fenders. I'm actually just going to do this side for tonight, but I want to show you first what the other side looks like to give you just an idea of what we're working with and what the problem is. So if you look at the bottom of this fender, see this is the sheet metal tab down here, and that right there with the Tech screws in it is the only thing left of the bottom edge of the fender lip. So that's what I'm working on. Now I'll show you what I did on the other side here and how I did that. And this is going to be the same for all the 93 to 02 Camaros. It's a really common problem. So this is what I had of what was left of mine, and that's what I made. So what I did is just got a piece of sheet metal that I had, and it actually already had a 90 in it. I marked it from the back side of my holes and then riveted it to my fender. And then actually before I did that, I cut this off. So I cut this off, put my piece of sheet metal in there, riveted it to the fender, and then marked my holes, drilled my holes for this, and put my bolts back in. And I'll grab my other piece for the other side, and it'll help me explain this to you guys. But really, it took me about 20-30 minutes on this side. Walking through the shop here. So right here is that piece of sheet metal, and I'll show you underneath here, and it's a little bit easier to explain, but just trying to give you guys an idea of how to fix these, and I'm happy with the result. So this is what's underneath there. What we did is like I said, I cut my old tab off, pulled the fender down. You slide this up in there, and then now that's what is on the back side of this fender. So I was able to drill it, put the rivets in, mark my holes, drill it, put my new bolts back in, or my old bolts in. But yeah, we just took this piece of sheet metal, and this is 5 3/4 wide by 2 inch here, and then 1 1/4 inch drop. So 1 1/4 inch here, 2 inches here, total width 5 3/4. And I just rounded my edges, and yeah, lines up pretty good. I'm happy with it. And I did drill these holes in this piece right here to 5/16. I could drill them out even larger if I wanted. For that, what that does is gives me some adjustment so I can still move it around. And if your fender needs to come in or out, you can actually bend your tab a little bit if you're a little bit off. So I had straightened mine out since my tab was pretty bent up before I put my sheet metal back on there. I just use an adjustable wrench. So just picture my bent up tab. I was just able to put the wrench on like this and just bend it around so I could get it squared back up. But yeah, just 3 rivets on there, and there it is. We got a new tab, so I'm pretty happy with that. Like I said, this is just kind of some pre-body work. We're going to start on the actual body work hopefully next week with all the COVID stuff going on. Actually, my friend that's going to help me with the body work actually has COVID right now, so we're going to hold off on that for a little bit till he gets feeling better. But yeah, so I'm just kind of working on stuff like this, and I'm going to get the other side done. I'll probably wait to do the other side tomorrow since it's so freaking cold out here, but hopefully this helps you guys, and just kind of a quick and easy idea. I just cut this out of a piece of sheet metal I had laying around. If you don't have a metal brake, I would just try to find something that already has a 90 in it. I did take a little bit of that 90 degrees out of it, and what I did is just laid it flat on the ground like that, and just took a hammer and tapped on it to take a little bit of that angle out, because this is a little bit less than 90 degrees here. But yeah, I'm super happy with it. It's nice and sturdy and looks a heck of a lot better. Then if you can picture it, we're going to do all the body work. This is going to get painted body color. The rivets will get painted over. So you really won't notice it at all, and it looks a heck of a lot better than a broken tab, like so. And if you look, I only had 1 bolt in this side. looks a lot better than tech screws. So we got the factory bolts and the factory locations. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. Hopefully this helps you guys. And like I said, this will work for all the 93 to 02 Camaros. And yeah, hopefully this helps. You guys have a great night. Thanks.